H.P. Lovecraft Quotes. The world is indeed comic, but the joke is on mankind. The oldest and strongest emotion of mankind is fear, and the oldest and strongest kind of fear is fear of the unknown. Almost nobody dances sober, unless they happen to be insane. From even the greatest of horrors, irony is seldom absent. That is not dead which can eternal lie, and with strange aeons even death may die. The most merciful thing in the world, I think, is the inability of the human mind to correlate all its contents. We live on a placid island of ignorance in the midst of black seas of the infinity, and it was not meant that we should voyage far. I couldn't live a week without a private library. Indeed, I'd part with all my furniture and squat and sleep on the floor before I'd let go of the 1,500 or so books I possess. Never explain anything. I know always that I am an outsider, a stranger in this century and among those who are still men. To be bitter is to attribute intent and personality to the formless, infinite, unchanging, and unchangeable void. We drift on a chartless, resistless sea. Let us sing when we can, and forget the rest. I have seen the dark universe yawning where the black planets roll without aim, where they roll in their horror unheeded, without knowledge, or luster, or name. At night, when the objective world has slunk back into its cavern and left dreamers to their own, there come inspirations and capabilities impossible at any less magical and quiet hour. No one knows whether or not he is a writer unless he has tried writing at night. If I am mad, it is mercy. May the gods pity the man who in his callousness can remain sane to the hideous end. Phn glui mglw nafhful hu arli huganaglfhtan. I never ask a man what his business is, for it never interests me. What I ask him about are his thoughts and dreams. Religion is still useful among the herd, that it helps their orderly conduct as nothing else could. The crude human animal is ineradicably superstitious, and there is every biological reason why they should be. Take away his Christian God and saints, and he will worship something else. Creative minds are uneven, and the best of fabrics have their dull spots. We live on a placid island of ignorance in the midst of black seas of infinity, and it was not meant that we should voyage far. Contrary to what you may assume, I am not a pessimist but an indifferentist, that is, I don't make the mistake of thinking that the cosmos gives a damn one way or the other about the especial wants and ultimate welfare of mosquitoes, rats, lice, dogs, men, horses, pterodactyls, trees, fungi, dodos, or other forms of biological energy. The oldest and strongest emotion of mankind is fear. Ultimate horror often paralyzes memory in a merciful way. In his house at Arli, dead Thule waits dreaming. Searchers after horror haunt strange, far places. Unhappy is he to whom the memories of childhood bring only fear and sadness. The old ones were, the old ones are, and the old ones shall be. Not in the spaces we know, but between them. They walk serene and primal, undimensioned, and to us unseen. For I have always been a seeker, a dreamer, and a ponderer on seeking and dreaming. All life is only a set of pictures in the brain, among which there is no difference betwixt those born of real things and those born of inward dreamings, and no cause to value the one above the other. The sciences, each straining in its own direction, have hitherto harmed us little, but some day the piecing together of dissociated knowledge will open up such terrifying vistas of reality, and of our frightful position therein, that we shall either go mad from the revelation or flee from the deadly light into the peace and safety of a new dark age. No new horror can be more terrible than the daily torture of the commonplace. The appeal of the spectrally macabre is generally narrow because it demands from the reader a certain degree of imagination and a capacity for detachment from everyday life. I expect nothing of man, and disown the race. The only folly is expecting what is never attained. Man is most contemptible when compared with his own pretensions. It is better to laugh at man from outside the universe, than to weep for him within. I felt myself on the edge of the world, peering over the rim into a fathomless chaos of eternal night. There are horrors beyond life's edge that we do not suspect, and once in a while man's evil prying calls them just within our range. Through all this horror my cat stalked unperturbed. Once I saw him monstrously perched atop a mountain of bones, and wondered at the secrets that might lie behind his yellow eyes. Memories and possibilities are even more hideous than realities. Bunch together a group of people deliberately chosen for strong religious feelings, and you have a practical guarantee of dark morbidities expressed in crime, perversion, and insanity. I like coffee exceedingly. Blue, green, gray, white, or black, smooth, ruffled, or mountainous, that ocean is not silent. I am so beastly tired of mankind and the world that nothing can interest me unless it contains a couple of murders on each page or deals with the horrors unnameable and unaccountable that leer down from the external universes. I have harnessed the shadows that stride from world to sow death and madness. Only poetry or madness could do justice to the noises.